We'll put it in text around you.
The motion is in the ocean, and it's all within your own lotion.
Oh yeah, you want one?
Much a little? I'll take a bigger one.
You're the bigger man? I'm just physically.
Thank you for that.
I regret saying that now because you're gonna hold it against me. You gotta get to the link speed.
I'm chewing hard. Don't get closer to me while you chew.
You may be the bigger man, but I'm the bigger chewer. Hiss up, yuk.
Right? Okay.
What does that mean?
That means, loose translation, come sip on this.
Come sit on this?
Come sip on this.
Sip on this.
Okay, that's different.
I thought that whole idea of a drink being sippy was nonsense until I tried hiss up yuk. It's so sippy. It's unbelievably sippy.
In this case, we got a ball of cookie dough, very tempting, and a regular cookie dough, just slightly less tempting.
Regular cookie dough. I think I just call that a cookie.
It's a cooked cookie dough.
That's
it's a
what
take
I meant.
on it.
Right.
Thank you, Eliza.
So it's just a conversation starter for
these
Valentine's Day.
It's just platonic.
And
It just says, "How are you? Nice weather."
I'll tell you, nothing starts a conversation like stop.
Yeah.
You're gonna want this at that point.
You know, that's like the biggest power move I've ever seen is somebody just eating ice cream with their hands. Like, just think of it, you're at a dinner and the sundae comes and you're like, avocado is bad for all animals except people.
Dogs can have avocados.
No, they can't.
It's really good for white girls.
Do not feed your dogs avocados. We're adults.
Dink it. She made.
We just had a moment. She has the most judgmental dog face I've ever seen.
I'm still at home, and I thought I would just share with you some of the things I've been doing to occupy myself while I've been staying exclusively at my home.
I've been wearing a lot of sweats. These are a little tighter, sporty. You want people to take you seriously. My name is Rhett, and I take French. Simple, effective, unflattering. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go. Let's take it deeper. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Dismount. It's the end of the roll. Let's taste this bounty. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's the wrong way. It's got to come over, not under, because we're the Neils.
What do you think?
They're good, but I think we're having too many beans.
Boy, you don't speak those words in this house. Take your beans and run along. Thank you for your tips. Hopefully you enjoyed my tips.
Everybody's on board over here, it seems.
It's weird.
That's because limits aren't a thing.
The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist. Mixed
No,
or jumbled?
macaronic is just mixed up.
My understanding of macaronic was macaronic.
Well, here, throw that. Well, they'll take.
Oh yeah, let's do that for the first time ever.
Put it back up.
Put
there.
it back on the wheel.
Bring in your seahorse. A seahorse with a triangle on his head, like a racist seahorse.
I'm gonna roll this up. Sell it on eBay.
Oh gosh.
I like watching in the monitor. I feel like I'm watching the show.
Okay, how do I do this?
But at the last second, he puts his left arm out. Okay.
36, 24, 36. Perfect woman? Yeah, specific woman.
Start naming women who have big butts.
Nicki Minaj. Cardi B. The Meg the Stallion. Beyonce?
I think there was. Didn't Da Vinci try to do something that went like? Well, that's probably not the right motion. It was.
Yeah,
You know,
he's not
Da
the only
Vinci-
one who's tried it. I'll tell you that.
You know, Da Vinci, he discovered masturbation.
Not broken.
You don't have to do it too
gosh.
hard. You don't have to be overly aggressive.
I don't know how to do both.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You definitely broke it.
I did the job.
Don't!
You look like you belong in a cabin writing some sort of manifesto.
And I tell you, buddy, I'm a lot closer to that these days than you would ever imagine. I'm not worried about that.
I actually am. It's intimate, you know?
Well, just try it and see what you think about it. Touch it like a hairdresser, man.
Oh gosh, you've got so much to work with. I'm teachable.
Well,
I'm learnable.
I've tried a lot.
You could learn to shut up more. I'm really going for some top hairs now. You're gonna be the straightest you've ever been. Okay, since I lost laugh time.
Laugh time? Yeah, I
so
thought it was funny.
Oh man, I hit the P in Poland, but the word, not the country. That's
We
what
can
I
still
do.
return it if we don't light it.
Well, it's lit, so what are we gonna do?
A taco?
Close.
No. You can't guess more than one. You guessed taco, and she said no. It's my guess. Taco Bell. So we both got a demerit for that
No,
one.
because I ended up, guessing, yeah, so got it.
I want to lure you out into international waters where our country's laws don't apply. I made it to get married in, but I've been doing some soul searching and I've decided I don't believe in monogamy anymore.
Ruin your life.
But I don't know if anything you can tell me about Jack in the Box could ruin my life. I'm just gonna be honest.
Why don't you rephrase that to, you don't know anything? Because listen,
The meat?
the meat. The meat. Yes, Link, the meat.
This guy with his fist on his hand? I mean, his hand on his face?
Yeah, his fist is on his hand as well. Because he's just a normal person whose fist is usually on his hand. Robert O. Peterson opened the first ever Jack in the Box location.
Dun dun dun!
What was that?
That was dramatic emphasis from my boy. Okay, cat food.
Cat poo?
Cat food.
Oh.
Not cat poo. That would have been bad.
When we filmed the Rub Some Bacon on It music video, we went and did the beach scene. And your boy, this is everything he's got on? Well, your boy's got holes in his britches.
I'm blaming this
What
on
kind
my
of daddy?
wife. A daddy from Florida. Skill level, check. Vehicle condition, questionable. Terrain, check. Weather, slightly cold. Common sense?
Turn back, man. We don't got no common sense. Ooh, that's not a good sound.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
It's just the bar. It's just
Ooh, that's a bad sound.
It's just the bar, man.
Ooh, that's like nails on the chalkboard.
Man, I can't even spell bail. Is that what you mean? Like that?
Tell me about your professional driver here.
So this is Lincoln Neal. Pretty bad driver, but like...
What?
Yeah! That Van Winkle, I want to thank my sponsors, Blue Balls. I meant to say Blue Bull. Cannot leave. We're still good?
We're still good.
And today we'll be testing those balls and bosoms in ways you've never seen before.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, we're calling this bacon boga. I said boga. Let me give it a shot.
Whoa! That's a pop that won't stop. I like the balls. Oh, well, look at you.
It's huge. Whoop! Boobies boba.
Oh, Boba, call your Boba got big. Did you see that?
I can use this now.
There's this little boy that
Unless
we
you want me to.
aren't gonna
I can
show,
help
but
you.
he's like
I help.
posing with his
Yeah, help me.
biscuit, and he's like, "Yeah, that's right." And he has like, because we can't show this to everyone, I want to describe it. He kind of looks like if Richie Rich we're at the T-Mart and done.
Okay, now you can take
You know?
No.
All right, you might be okay at this.
Yeah, don't talk to me like a child.
Well, don't act like one. He's never seen a jar of peanut butter that he didn't want to get all up in. It's Link Meal. Come on down. 3 words, Super Bowl halftime show. Google it and put a sock on the doorknob. Link, do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the boobies.
Those boobs could give you a motorboat. You know what I'm saying?
Give it a little dink
Yeah.
and a sink,
Yeah.
an air dink.
We're air dinking these days.
Okay.
I like salt. I can sense the vinegar. So you just... They make underwear out of this stuff. I
Right.
won't mail your wife any of that.
That's
I'm only mailing her 1 chip. I don't know how this became a conversation about what I'm gonna mail your wife.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right now.
A deer in the woods on a salt lick.
I love a salt lick. I licked a salt lick one time in a cow pasture.
Are you Rhett? Do you like salt?
I'm a salt boy.
I was there when you licked that salt lick.
Why didn't you lick it after me?
I did.
You think I got a deficiency?
You must, man.
Is that why I like salt so much?
Yeah.
I got a mineral deficiency. I'm like one of those people that eats dirt.
3, 4, 7, 6, 5. Lick that Dan and lick that Dale. Come over the hill with salt in a pail.
Look at each other and they say, hey, what are we going to do today?
We're gonna lick some salt. We're gonna lick some salt. We're gonna lick some salt. Am I gonna eat some asbestos?
Your nuts will be at your back door in just a second.
I have a feeling my back door is gonna be involved a lot tonight or first thing tomorrow.
Sanitized. Well, when you sanitize a man's nuts, you should tell him, I guess. So I take it, you know.
Do you guys have anything you wanted to say to our liberal arts mythical crew? Rhett?
Rhett.
You know, good for you. You're using your degree.
Rhett doesn't know how to say sorry. We're working on that.
Color
There's a
around
lot
it.
of juice in that beetle. Trust me, if it's like the ones we have eaten.
Would you call it Beetlejuice?
White.
It was white. Which eggs became engulfed in a strange white growth, much like Link's lip during a herpes flare-up, because he has herpes on his lip.
You're right.
They react and foam, and it's a pretty immediate and energetic reaction. So,
What about this one with no smell? It's not going to react.
well, it'll react, but primarily by being preserved. It won't look visibly different, I don't think.
Which item lost its color like Link's anus before a spring break trip to Cancun?
Gotta get ready.
Because he bleaches his anus. Oh, wow. It's not a magic pit. I know about a magic pit. I could take you there. But that's a different thing. And then, I mean, look, that bacon, I mean, whoa, look. It's like a beef hernia.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you don't want your cheese point to go into your onion crevice.
Right.
Especially when somebody's watching.
I mean,
the difference between what the Whopper promises in the ad and what the Whopper gives you in reality
kind of like your first year of marriage.
Yeah, exactly. Huge disappointment. And that was from my wife's perspective, not from my perspective.
Right. You know what I'm talking about.
Just to be clear.
Maybe McDonald's is better. Maybe McDonald's has served more people. Hey, Burger King, let's bring it back and I'll say things like, I'm not sure if these burgers are hormone free.
It's like, what's the point? I would like to mail you 1 solitary chip. And a weird note.
Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.